Hey guys, welcome back to Buster's Corner. I want to talk a little bit here today about car file management. Is that what I called it? Car file management. Okay. Um, as we're expanding from the next gen and we're taking on the trucks and we're taking on Xfinity, some of us don't have our files set up right uh, to to bring on this new stuff easily. And let me show you what I'm talking about. I go to the garage here and I go to my setups. So here I got some folders, Auto Club Charlotte, a couple of Garage 61, and then look what I'm getting down here. Atlanta, Bristol, Charlotte, all these miscellaneous tracks um, here, and they're not organized into file folders like these are up here. So I'm going to show you how we're going to take these and fix this issue right here so we can easily just click on a folder and find the setups for, the trucks right here. So that's what our goal is, to clean that up. Now, let me bring up some files and stuff here. Okay. Um, let's see here. So let's check my downloads. Here's a test setup that I put into here, and we need to get this into the right folder. Now over here, these are folders that you've recently used, and you can also pin folders over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin my Chevy truck, my next gen Chevy, and my Xfinity Chevy folders here, so they're easy to get to. That's the only three cars I really run. Now, if you run more than that, I don't know how long of a list you can have here, but consolidate this down to the cars that you primarily run. Here's what we're going to do. Documents, iRacing, oops, double click, setups. Now, find your cars. Now, I know Chevy does get a little confusing. All right. The 2022 is one of them. Okay, and if I open that, that's my next gen folder. And we go back. Okay, so Chevy Corner 2022. Now I'm going to right click on this. I'm going to go pin to quick access, and you're going to see it show up over here. There it is. So that's my next gen folder. Now the other one that I run is, let's see, we can go with the Chevy pickup. Where's my Chevy pickups? Trucks, Chevy Silverado 2015, 2019. So it's going to be this one right here. And I can open it real quick. And okay, that's the stuff we were just looking at. Go back one. So right click the Chevy Silverado. I'm going to pin to quick access. And now it's over there. So the other one is going to be stock cars. Stock cars 2 Camaro. Let me see what's in there. Yes, I recognize those folders. Okay, so Stock Cars 2 is your Xfinity car. Right click, pin to quick access. Okay, so now they're all over there. Okay, now I'm going to, let me see, let's go back home. Back to my downloads. So I've got this truck set up I need to put someplace. But first I know, let's go back to our trucks. Truck Silverado, open this up. Alright, let's do this, fix this in here first. So we have some file folders and some that need to be in file folders, right? So let's take the first one, Atlanta. Now I'm going to assume that's a new one. These are EPI setups that I got. I ran in a league for a little bit, and this was the setups that they sent us. I don't know if they're even any good. They're pretty old. They might not be any good anymore. So I need a folder for Atlanta. We're going to right click in the middle of the screen. Right click, new folder. We're going to call this Atlanta. and push enter. Okay. Now we can refresh that. Puts Atlanta right there. So now we're going to take the Atlanta, we're going to left click our mouse and we're going to drag it up there to Atlanta. That's gone. Now we can do Bristol. Right click, new folder, Bristol, enter. I'm going to refresh it. There you go. There's Bristol. And so on and so on. That's how you clean these up. All right. So we just did Bristol and Atlanta. So let me see. See if, this one here. That's my next year. That's pretty clean. I got something down there. And Xfinity is cleaned up. So you could sit here right now. Now this is empty because I haven't ran this series much at all. Whereas my next gen has everything already. All right. So you could sit here on the trucks, even on anybody. You can say right click and just start punching in tracks to match the schedule up and coming, and get it done once in one time and never have to come back to it. All right. But okay, let's say no. Okay, so that's file management right there. Now let's go back to my downloads. All right, this is a truck setup. Okay. Now I can either take, I know this is my trucks right here. I can either take, just drag this down to Truck Silverado. All right. Now if I go in there, it's right here. It's not in a folder yet. It needs to go to Homestead, doesn't it? Because it's marked for Homestead. So that's one way to do it. Let's see, did I copy that? No, shoot. Okay. I'm going to put this back. Put my downloads. Okay. So that was one way to drag it and then move it. Or I can right click. I can cut it. Go to my trucks. Homestead. Now I'm going to right click and paste right here. We'll do it. Or I can open it, right click and paste and put it in that folder. Okay. So there's a few different ways you can move that file. All right, so I'm showing you. Okay. Now let's go back to Garage, my setups, and now you'll see I have Atlanta and Bristol in here. See, that's the file we moved. There's Bristol. It's that easy. Some guys will put, will mark their folders with a CY, calendar year 2025, calendar 2024. That only works if that division, in my head anyway, that only works if that division runs through the course of the year, which I believe NIS does, Trucks, Xfinity. Cup Cars, or Next Gen, does not. We have 5 seasons throughout the course of the year. So that's why they're called season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Um, yeah, that's so. But do what you want to do. But that's how you get this mess put in the folders right here. Okay. Now, the other thing you can do, let me see, can I pull up? All right, here's my Homestead truck stuff. Now, what I will do sometimes, and let me go back here. I have it on my cup side. I don't have it on this side yet. Let's go to my Chevy, go to my trucks. Right click, new folder. I call this old stuff. Okay. And my old stuff will be stuff I don't use anymore. So let's say I've got, let me see, let me go back here. No, you gotta do it in here. Okay. I did that wrong. You big dummy. Delete that. In this folder where these are, you'll have whips and things like that in here. So here you're gonna right click, new folder. I call it old stuff. So anything that I'm not using for this season, for the race coming up, because this will get full of whips from practice and stuff like that. Um, and variations of setups that may not work anymore. Like here we go. Good example of it right here. Here's a couple of whips. I can take this whip, I put it in old stuff, get rid of this whip, old stuff. This can go to old stuff. Actually, all of them. I'm using a qual 1.0, and I'm also using 2.2. This test can go away. So all this old stuff can go up here into my old stuff, right? So now when we go back into the garage, my setups, Homestead, there's a folder old stuff. All right. So this will be trimmed down to my qualifying setup and my race setup. Maybe two race setups, one for a temperature change. Maybe one's at 100 degrees, one's at 110 degrees. I might have a couple of those. Same with the qualifying. But those are the ones I'm going to use this week. But in my old stuff is stuff that I want to save. I might want to look at next time I come back to this track and look at the old stuff. All right. That's what that is. That's what the old stuff is. You create a folder called old stuff. Put it all in there. All right. I think that's it. As far as car file management I wanted to show you. Um, and then let me see here. Now, if you work on a certain track, let's say this week you're working on Homestead. These will populate automatically if you're there a lot. But if you're not there a lot, but you want to keep that track handy, just you just do a right click and pin a quick access. And now it's going to stay there all the time. I don't want to do that, but unpin. And it goes away. All right. That's it, guys. That's it. That's your file management. Thanks for watching. I hope you get something out of this. Thanks.